Take a nice deep breath. Breathe all the way out, and as you breathe out, allow your body to relax. Your shoulders fall. Your chair, take your weight. Let anything you don't need right now just flow out through the soles of your feet, your plantar chakras, also your root chakra, down into the earth. And let yourself come into this moment, this beautiful, endless moment of now. And let yourself just be. Everything's perfectly in divine order. And you have no need to worry about anything. Whatever has happened to you has already happened and you've survived. And now, whatever remains, you can heal. Take another nice deep breath. And this time, bring some beautiful white light in through your crown chakra. Bring it down and down and down to the level of your solar plexus chakra. In front of you and behind you. And just hold it there. And let's do as we did before. And let's go back now to you being about 8. And we're going to scan the years till around 12. And so we already looked at your first few years, even before you were born. And then those next sacral chakra years. Let's now come up to about the age of 8 and see what was happening in your life then. I wonder what was going on in your home. Whether your mother and father were together, were well and happy and a supportive couple. Whether there were siblings around. And whether it was a peaceful place to be, or whether in fact it was far from peaceful. At the beginning of this time, you're still in a place where you'd have no defenses against what was happening. And so if there was anger or rage or drinking or violence, you'd be absorbing all of that energy. And so what was the atmosphere you were living in then? And you'd also be going to school now. So what was it like at school? Were you happily there learning things and finding it fun and exciting? Or was there any bullying? Were you struggling with schoolwork, with learning, with authority figures? Were you someone who enjoyed sports? Or like me, were you always the last person to be chosen for a team? Was your opinion listened to, since in this time you would be developing opinion? Were your parents able to listen to your opinions, to listen to your stories of school? Were they willing to defend you if necessary, whilst nevertheless giving you lots of space to grow? Was there any abuse? Was there violence? And if there was abuse outside the home, were your parents willing to hear your story about that? Were you able to feel the wonder of your growing power? Or did you learn then how to be a victim? Were you able to feel what it was like to be motivated to work and live and be joyful? Or did you find it hard to get out of bed on a morning because you were so unhappy? And if you had feelings of rage and you weren't able to talk about them, what did you do with them? Did you yourself become a bully? Did you yourself become violent? Did you have violent feelings that you didn't know what to do with, and maybe still don't know what to do with? Did you have anger that smouldered around and is now rage and fury and frustration that you still don't know how to handle? Did you learn to be self-assertive and say, yes, I'd like that. No, I don't want that in my life. Have you learned that yet? Did you have the things that you wanted then? Did you learn what it was like to have a kind of prosperity in asking for what you want and having it? Whether that was attention or time or a treat. Have you learned how to have that for yourself now in your adulthood? Or is it still a nightmare? And do you have any symptoms, any digestive symptoms? The things we just talked about, are they present in your life? And so hold yourself very gently now. And be aware that whatever has happened, it's no one's fault. It certainly isn't yours. But now may be the time to heal these things of the past, and therefore to heal your present life. And so, bring in some beautiful white light through the crown of your head. Bring it down through your central power channel, down to the level of your solar plexus. And now breathe that light out through your solar plexus in front of you and behind you, till your solar plexus shines with bright yellow light. And in this moment, step into your power. Allow yourself to know the feeling of good, positive power. Power to be all that you are. Power to form opinion, to have motivation and drive, to do whatever you came to do. Whatever you want now in terms of stamina and health and relationship and work and money, as long as you're going to use all of that for your higher good and the higher good of all, call for it now. We live in a field of gifts, and you can have whatever you need. And maybe you can feel also that there's a new way to move further with your potential. Let your potential roll out in front of you now. Feel your strength, feel your power, feel who you are. And in this moment, let all of your digestive system be flooded with this beautiful light, cleansing, healing, balancing. Allow yourself in this moment to heal. Enjoy. See this beautiful light, yellow light, filling all of your digestive system now. Cleansing, healing, bringing everything into harmony and balance. And also bringing your psychological and emotional life into harmony and balance too. No need for rage or frustration. Self-assertively, in your power, walk out into your life. And holding on to this feeling of power and keeping your root chakra well down into the ground and feeling your masculine feminine balance and this sense of beautiful, gentle, soothing movement at your sacral chakra. Allow yourself to start to come back to this moment and back to your physical presence. Take a nice deep breath. Fill every cell with light. Fill every cell with energy. And then with your next breath, move your fingers, move your toes, fill every cell with oxygen. Come back to a place behind your closed eyes. And before you open your eyes, reorientate yourself to the room where you are. Come into this moment. Gently, gently open your eyes. Be fully present. Welcome back. Take your time. Have a drink of water. Use your notebook if you want to. Be gentle with yourself. And in a moment, we'll move up to your heart.